They just arrested Trey for no reason. I don't know why these guys are arresting, why they're here in aggression.
The Winnipeg Police Service headquarters was shut down on Wednesday morning after being plastered with red handprints. Demonstrators calling for the search of 2 Winnipeg landfills, expressing their frustration after one of their members was arrested. This as tensions continue to escalate.
I'm viewing these charges as absurd.
On Tuesday, Trey Delarande, a participant at both Camp Morgan at the Brady landfill and Camp Mercedes, located at the Canadian Museum for Human Rights, was arrested at the Forks, charged with 2 counts of uttering threats, mischief, and unauthorized possession of body armor. At Camp Mercedes on Wednesday afternoon, Delarande says he plans to fight the charges in court, saying the charges are connected to a previous incident involving Impact Security, and he feels they're aimed at keeping him away from demonstrations.
I do believe it's a way to keep me away from the camps because I'm fighting for the justice of our women that are in the landfills and speaking on behalf for the families that demand justice for their daughters, their nieces, their sisters at that landfill.
After the arrest, camp participants applied red paint to the front of the WPS HQ, resulting in both station duty and record checks being paused Wednesday morning. Police offered no further information about the incident on Wednesday, saying the investigation was ongoing. The arrest comes as support for the landfill search continues to grow, with voices weighing in from across the country. Part of a motorcycle riding delegation from Saskatchewan arriving Wednesday is prominent Cree human rights lawyer Eleanor Sunchild.
It's important that our traditional laws, our Indigenous laws are respected because they are still in effect and still in place in Canada.
Sunchild says people across the globe are watching Winnipeg after the decision was made to not search the Prairie Green landfill for the remains of Mercedes Myron and Morgan Harris, and the Brady landfill where the remains of Rebecca Contois were found. The 3 women, alongside a 4th known as Buffalo Woman, all allegedly murdered by Winnipeg man Jeremy Skibicki.
I'm appalled that the authorities aren't searching for those women.
Sunchild explained in Indigenous culture, the bodies of loved ones are sacred both in life and in death, and they must be returned home to their families. She believes if the missing women were from the political leaders' communities, the response would be different.
If it was their women, their people in a landfill, they would call in the army. I'm quite positive about that. But their women aren't put in the situation. They don't face the violence that colonization has created against Indigenous women, so they don't understand.
In Winnipeg, Morgan Modjeski, City News.